Yo, is DJ Crypto. What is up, everybody? Let's talk about some Safemoon and VGX. We know these two crypto projects, crypto tokens are connected in some way. We've been following VGX for a long time, now under new ownership and new purpose. And it has had a great week for the token of VGX, for the VGX Foundation, and for those who follow it. We also have the Safemoon, which from the VGX Foundation has acquired some of the tech and other applications from Safemoon, and yet we still see the Safemoon token being traded in a few markets. And this week has had a crazy spike and drop happen. So let's take a look. I'm going to pull up Safemoon first. For the last 7 days, what has been happening over this past week? Down 75%. I think that's for the day. In the last 24 hours, we have seen it drop 75%. However, over a month, it's actually still up about 30%. It's not reflecting that here, but it's actually up about 30% on the month, even though the last day is down 24 hours. And over the last 7 days, you can see this huge spike up and then boom, just a massive drop off. Now, most people, and I am included, would view this and think of this as manipulation. This token is essentially frozen in most markets because it's going through a bankruptcy. Now, there is somebody trying to buy the tokens. I'm waiting to get updates on that. And that individual is part of the VGX Foundation uh, team. So on the new VGX website, they have um, shown this gentleman be on their team. Um, he is trying to acquire the tokens, but it seems like the team of VGX Foundation has a purpose for the Safemoon tokens. I want to say it was about $100,000 being used to purchase the tokens. And I know a lot of you all are watching Safemoon, are holding Safemoon tokens and watching these charts going crazy. Some getting excited, some saying it's nothing. But you're holding on to these tokens like, what is happening? When is this going to be released and all that stuff? I don't know. I don't think it is. But some hopeful possibilities is that maybe it gets through the bankruptcy process. We may be having a more favorable crypto environment coming up with the new administration here in the United States. And so maybe that starts freeing things up. But also, what if it's tied into the VGX Foundation and their purpose? Can they be converted into VGX tokens, since that's where it's all going now anyway, with the VGX token and its reward system, using the Safemoon app that is currently in beta? What are the possibilities there? But let's take a look at what the VGX token has been doing to correlate. In the last 24 hours is down just a little bit, 9%, which in most markets, that's a lot. That is a really bad day. But with VGX and all these small tokens, we know that's like nothing. Because over the last 7 days, you can see it's up big. It's up like over 50% or close to it in the last 7 days. VGX has been up big this week. So what is happening? You know, we had this news of being delisted on Binance. So here's where all the volume is coming from. You got Gate.io with $597,000 of volume in MEXC. So um, two markets that have been around for a while, two exchanges, centralized exchanges that have been around for a while. MX, MEXC is what I call them, and Gate.io. That's where the volume is coming from for VGX. So you can trade it, but look back at Safemoon. Look at where Safemoon is being traded. Gate.io, and down here at the bottom, MEXC. Now, recently, trading volume is an outlier against the average anomaly. Okay, so something's going on there. 63,000 of volume on MEXC. It's not really trusted. You see again the red. This doesn't even have a rating on trust. And on Gate.io, it's at, a yellow. There's no depth. There's no volume. So I don't know what is going on with how this is being traded. I don't know how it's working, but it definitely seems like it's being manipulated because it's essentially a dead token at the time because it's wrapped up in bankruptcy. There's nothing legitimate that I've seen. And trying to connect more with the Safemoon community who watches it better than I do to see what's going on. Where's it being traded? Is it even possible to trade with the hype or something? I don't know. I'm staying away from it, but I like following it to see what's going on. But you can see where the price is now on Safemoon. It broke a zero, like that 3-4 right there. That was over to the next digit. Took away a zero just yesterday, Tuesday or Wednesday this week. It's a pretty crazy week for Safemoon. On the 4th, that looks like it went up there. Yeah, you can see a 1 3 zeros and a 14204. Crazy. Like 5 times what it's at right now. It went up 500% from where it's at right now. Crazy week for Safemoon. Still following it, even though it really means nothing, and I think it's being manipulated. But for VGX, that is a legitimate token being traded out in the open market. I own some, so I was happy to see it this week. But what is happening? I think it's just, the market trend because today we're seeing Bitcoin crossed over 100,000 and that leads the way in the market. Maybe there's some potential new networks that the VGX Foundation has been setting up. They just tweeted recently. Let's take a look at VGX Foundation. They tweeted this recently. Communication from the VGX Foundation management. Basically, talking about you can't see it. There we go. That's a little better. Still hard to read, I know, but basically they're talking about what they've been doing. They had the ongoing matter with Binance that really set them back. A lot of their plans were listed that way because it's such easy liquidity to access. Post-listing group we worked with was unaware of the delisting decision and the notification we issued at the time. Because we invested in marketing, third-party collaborations, and grants to support the token, its value diminished for 2 primary reasons. Binance's monopolistic market share, 90% in some regions, and other exchanges following their lead without independent review. To clarify, we minted these tokens to establish a treasury. This action does not impact the token's value. It's important to distinguish between circulating supply and total supply. In our commitment to move forward and provide tokens for grants, we needed a treasury in place. The larger minting amount was necessary due to the significant impact Binance's actions had on VGX's price. Thankfully, Gate remains a reliable partner. That's where all that volume was coming from, we talked about. So they feel like they have a reliable partnership with Gate. We have continued our progress uninterrupted, including the VGX Foundation's acquisition of the Safemoon wallet, which we are preparing to launch. A resource-intensive effort, okay? So their resources are being used to launch this Safemoon wallet. And I'm hopeful that exciting things are coming there. We know from the history of VGX that staking is available. So for those holding VGX tokens, hopefully there's a way to stake and grow even more tokens out of that. Hopefully there's a way to bridge over and convert or swap or something like that from the Safemoon token that you all have into VGX and become part of the VGX movement, as they have acquired so much of Safemoon. Hopefully you find reason to do that. I'd like everybody to be together in that movement. Additionally, following the successful bridge of VGX token utilization in the TON ecosystem by GenoPets, VGX has now established a foothold in the Solana ecosystem. which we know whether it's meme coins or other things, that ecosystem has been growing a lot. Of course, XRP has recently taken over that. Um, Pretty incredible to watch that for XRP. Congrats to those holders. But that's kind of what's going on with the VGX token with the VGX Foundation. Essentially, it feels like they dropped to a floor based on the Binance circumstances and situation. Now the token is much smaller in valuation, and maybe it's up from here. Maybe as the market comes, maybe it's an opportunity to get into it. I don't recommend buying, selling, or anything like that. However, I do own some of the VGX token, and I do plan to own more in the future, whether by staking or buying, whatever it may be. It's just one I want to be a part of, and I'm just looking forward to see what they have happen next. Whether it's Safemoon, VGX, I'm watching it all, trying to learn. Let me know what questions you have. I know a lot of you have put comments in the bottom. Keep doing that. I keep on reaching out, and when I get some answers, we will cover it on here. Thank you for watching. Check me out on X, DJ Crypto, and I will see you all next time.